Yo, yo, yo. Y'all boys already know what time we on. We is on 2K. It's about 8:26 or 8:36 in the morning. You feel me? And I'm here. Oh, my bad. 8:32 in the morning. And I just wanted to get, an early session in for y'all boys, on this 2K. We traded Gillis or whatever last year after we won this year after we won the ring last year. And now apparently he don't even play for the team that we put him on anymore. He play for them now. So we about to see what's up. So without further ado, we gonna be whooping ass like nah, but for real though, we about to get it rocking though. All right, so let's do this, y'all.
And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
All right, yeah.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Sacramento Kings. Here's the starting group.
This is Victor Oladipo and the Sacramento Kings. That's crazy that Victor Oladipo is the star on the Sacramento Kings. Is that what y'all telling me?
Then there's Jermaine O'Neal, and it's
I want to know where are the freaking top people at that was on these teams that they ain't got no more. Like, where's these people at?
That's when you kind of get a sense of a
I feel like it's the people missing. Y'all always just walking over there casually. That's crazy.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's O'Neal. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. With the step back. King, the pass to Yao. Kick out to King. Houston moving it around. Pass to Arias. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. Yao draws the double. Here's King.
That was my fault. Last night on the Twitch, y'all definitely missed a good game. My man Joseph King went like freaking 18 for 19.
Kuminga picks him up. Here's Kirilenko in close. He hits it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now, here's Rozier. 10 points last game. Gilgeous-Alexander against King. King with the block. To the paint. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Actually, now that I think about it, no. We traded him like 2 years ago. Because last year, we traded him last year for AI. Because I wanted to get my man AI a ring. I ended up trading AI back to the Sixers. So apparently they got rid of AI and they put him.
And he makes the first.
They kept AI and put him on the Wizards.
to
So,
now putting his name
yeah.
at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Arenas passes to Karolinko. Washington with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked. Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the second free throw, good. The Wizards have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. King with the steal. Passes it to McGrady. Shoots over Avdia, and that one's good. McGrady.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
King against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
King, the pass to McGrady. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Great contest by the defender. But that's
Yo, did you just see them rob my man's McGrady?
With it. Now McGrady defending. Here's Rozier.
Brody ain't never missed a dunk.
1 for 1 with that
Anything
shot.
ever.
There it is.
They just robbed me.
Finally nail one.
Here's McGrady. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. McGrady's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Rozier the pass to O'Neal. Yao with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that.
And the Rockets making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Kuminga kicks to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Here's McGrady. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Wizards trail by 5. There's the pass to Kuminga. O'Neal on the wing, defended by Yao.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
McGrady, and he goes in for the dunk.
The Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Yao with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Houston with a big group substitution here. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Here's Kuminga. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston leading by 4. The feed to Jennings. Pass to Gilmore. The 3. Washington with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Here's Gilmore. Here's Chambers. That one good for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wizards trail by 4. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in steals, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. And the Rockets with possession here. Inside, Gilmore. A steal. Here's Koulibaly. He's guarded by Jennings.
Two minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Poole against Arenas. That shot off. Good defense by Poole. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
The line for Washington. Jermaine O'Neal. One shot.
That's good from O'Neal.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Washington trailing. Pass to Poole. Back to Ivy. Over Edwards. And too long on the shot. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the Bottom of the bucket. Here's Arenas. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooters even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The Wizards with another miss. Here's Arenas. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Wizards. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Poole.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Atlanta. Powell passes to Finney-Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Arenas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. 1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. With the teardrop, Anthony Edwards with the rebound. So the wing on the left. Kicks it to Smith. Passes to King. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. One second left. The shot comes out at the end of one. A closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Howell. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Wizards. Edwards kicks to McGrady. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
First
The
off, why
Wizards
didn't he
shooting
dunk
just
that?
35% so far. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Doing it with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ivey. Here's Koulibaly from outside the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Foul called on Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal
Poole's checked in for Dorian
First team
Finney-Smith.
foul.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Rockets.
On the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's McGrady. Count got that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now the pass to Howell. Tries from the block. It's tipped. Edwards against Poole. Pass to Kessler. Houston moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets.
Number 10, Jabari Smith.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
So much fun in the doors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Ivy. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Jordan Poole. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rozier for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And check out the numbers for Gilbert Arenas. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander against King. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now here's King. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Strong.
Good pass. That was a good pass.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind
I
of
was
play.
definitely going for the shot.
That's the defense. No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Yao. Can't get it to fall.
What?
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Rozier the pass to Howell. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Rozier the pass to Howell. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
To the right side. From deep. And another three for Houston.
3-point
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Here's Howell. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Timeout call for Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Did y'all just see that? How I'm sitting here waiting, and that 88 just went to an 89. I be telling my brother that it matter. He be mad because I be waiting and stuff, but bruh, I need all the energy from my boys that I can get.
A new lineup here for Houston. With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Here's Gilmore. No scoring in this one. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 10-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. You know, some teams are in
Defense right there, bud. That's defense right there, bud. Yeah, bud.
He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. And Washington making a change here. Ivy's checked in, drills the three-pointer.
Because you don't leave AK-47 open. What's wrong with you? You do not leave AK-47 open.
What an outstanding night.
Taken away. And now here he comes, Karolinko leading the break. And Houston again with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Ivy following the score by Rozier for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 5.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that 3-point shooting ability.
Gilmore, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. Kuminga sets a screen for Ivy. Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Ivy. Passes it to Avdia. Bangs home the trifecta. Avdia's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Gilmore. No good that time. Some solid defense from Rozier. O'Neal drives in. And foul on the shot.
Beat him
He'll
the
shoot
fuck
two
up.
at the free throw line.
I ain't playing with you, boy.
And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Second team
And
foul.
defenses know what
Yeah.
O'Neal can do with the rock.
This nigga Jermaine O'Neal ain't even like
Rockets
that,
making a
bro.
switch here. O'Neal hits
Fuck
the ball.
out of here.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly
Like
aligned
that,
so
boy.
far here in the second quarter.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Rozier against Arenas. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ivy. O'Neal kicks to Abdia. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 9. Here's King. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. King's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Rozier looking around. Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Kuminga with it. Looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. Rozier for 3. Drills it from outside. Rozier's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Wizards. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Rozier the pass to O'Neal. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Rockets. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan. Wow. Pretty good.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Washington Wizards.
I felt like, offensively they had a plan on me, but it wasn't really there. They still tried to force it rather than read the defense and respond.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Houston, Tracy McGrady is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Yao. Then it's King. And it's Arenas in at the point.
Team foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
King against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rozier. Sweet little floater. Rozier's got 10 points.
Well, the floater is an integral part of any small guard's game. Terry Rozier, that is in the bag.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, defensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Rockets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
2 shots.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. It's rebounded by Houston. McGrady's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And finished off by Yao.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now, here's Avdia. McGrady covering. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
For the away team.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. You look at Kirilenko, 2nd in the NBA. He's so great from the line. And, of course, Tracy McGrady. He's right there as well. Another player that shoots extremely well from the free throw line.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Wizards trail by 15. And there's Rozier on the assist by O'Neal. Rozier's got 12.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Outside Kirilenko. And another 3 for Houston.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly up in the driver's seat.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Yao with the block. And King, here we go. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly, and the basket by Kirilenko. 18 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
Washington calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside. Season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Rozier the pass to O'Neal. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Kuminga sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Jennings. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 10-footer. Here's O'Neal. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Avdia can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one drops for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Gilmore. Rozier defending. Outside Jennings. And Kuminga comes to help. No good with the triple. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 19. And it's Rozier missing. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Chambers. Rebound, Washington. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. The baseline J off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kicks it out to Jennings. Houston moving the ball around. Edwards, that's good.
And they're getting their points now
That was a little off.
exclusively from the triple.
But they gave it to me, so I ain't complaining. This 2K always robbing us. So sure, you could give us a couple.
Jennings with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
This one for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Timeout.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Washington calls timeout. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Ivy kicks to Poole. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. That one misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's King. Tries again. Washington with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds.
That was
in the
all
game.
my fault, y'all.
In the corner,
That was
Ivy with
all
it.
me.
Here's Howell. And he gets the whistle.
Fuck
2
my
free
God.
throws coming up.
And looking at the numbers for Kirilenko, he's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense. Often see plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Pass to Koulibaly. Over in the corner, Poole. They set the screen from 10 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Poole's got his first points of the night. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's King, and that one is hammered home.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Howell. Arenas against Poole. Over Arenas. It's rebounded by Houston. Kirilenko's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Washington with the rebound. King, and he converts the layup. King's got 17 now.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forward.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Howell, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Koulibaly in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by
They not even heard. They don't let me.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
It's been a minute.
And the pass to Kessler. And on the way. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here's Ivy. Pass to Howell. There's the 3. Jennings with the rebound. Jennings has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Smith. Pass to Gilmore. Jennings against Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Smith. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kessler. Back to Edwards. Here's Gilmore. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's time for defense.
checked in for the Wizards.
Let's hear it get loud. DC family, make some noise.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. McGrady's got 24.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone. Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Wizards. The pass to Rozier. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Yao Ming.
Terry Rozier drawing the whistle right there. Just such a savvy offensive player.
We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens. Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
Here's McGrady.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Howell, taken away by Kirilenko. And it's Yao. That time the assist by Arenas. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Kirilenko the pass to McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Assist goes to.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the knee can collapse there. And he did.
Look at man, sir. Pick your man, sir.
The defense apart.
Go ahead. Pick him up.
They have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To the inside. Rozier. Yao with the block. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points. Rockets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rozier with a screen on Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. To the middle. Ivy with the bucket.
That's supposed to be a block. That's supposed to be a block. I ain't going
Using
on.
that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's McGrady, and he lays it straight in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Ivy with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Howard. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Jaden Ivey. Kings checked in for the Rockets. Hands it from downtown. Koulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for Houston, their shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And Washington making a change here. Avdia's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. O'Neal sets the screen for Rozier. Pass to O'Neal. Over Yao. O'Neal no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against King. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's covered closely. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Washington shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Kirilenko. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. King with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And King, here we go.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Rozier against Arenas. Now, here's Rozier. D right on him. Good. Nice job down low.
This is what Terry Rozier gives you. Out of the point guard position, the willingness to rebound the position. That's part of his appeal.
Here's Kirilenko. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see
847.
And I think the defender,
And that was way off, too. They still gave it to my man, AK.
It looks awfully big to him right now.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home. At home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16. I get some money for me in the fridge. The coat seats. They like
repeat. Next with the chill out. I mean, what it mean? Cause shit bigger than me. That be my brother, he got this in roller, he matching me. Nah, for real. Like a summer, yeah, so,
cake on me, no fun. Drop top, feel my stomach. Get these play, no run. We gone. Chrome my wallet, my pilot. Take 3 vibe to the traffic. I was outside just pay me that. Made one wrong move, just living on broke with the flooded out in the hotel lobby. It's crowded. Diamonds be dancing like Bobby. They dance. Don't touch it, dick. Give you cock. Don't touch it. Gon' trend on the top. Keep trending. The way I pull up, I'm up. None of these gon' stop. Pull up. Gone. Put it. Don't get a cup for the drip on. 5. Keep stacking your bank and get big. Never will. I throw some shade on team. Don't play with it. I see the big picture. We up on it. The huncho, the one you gon' call on me. I got your back. You gon' follow me. When I get up, we gon' ball on it. Cause we beat out the system. Water on me like the sun of sun. Carrot, sun, pointers.
alright, y'all. That's another one. You feel me? That journey was fun. We whooped them boys. But till next time, love y'all. Stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, boy.